Morning. This is just such a nice morning to be metal detecting. It is so bright, but the floor is frozen down to about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. So I've just dug that lump out there. It's my first hole. New bit of ground with some, well, I've got company. Quite a few horses out there. There's at least, I don't know, 15 horses. I'm at a riding school. Got a couple of acres here to do, and if I'm lucky I'll ask and I'll see if I can do those ones over there. The land is kind of split with ownership, but I thought you can join me at my first hole. I'm with the big Coiltech coil, one of my favourites. And as it's lovely and flat, I can cover lots of ground with it. Turn the sensitivity down to about 18. Just had a button, but I didn't want to film it. But my first interesting signal is this one. It's a looks to be a bullet tip. Not the first I found, but yeah, that would cause some damage. Hello, horses are talking. And I'm just trying out my new gloves. These are an Audi special. You can get your fingers out of the ends there. They're angling gloves, but they're lovely and warm. Waterproof, good for the beach. Keep your hands safe, especially on the beach. But it's really hot. I've had to strip down already. Although the ground is frozen, the sun is lovely. Right. Apart from that, yeah, it's a pretty cool start. So I'm gonna bash this bottom bit. It's right near a footpath, so fingers crossed it's something cool. Well, that was quick. There's the first hole. Here's the second hole. Literally one sweep, and I've got it out already. I think it's here. It's right on the bottom of the clod, broken off, and I can't. Yes, awesome. I think that's a crotal bell. Yep, it is. A bit smashed up. It's not got any decoration on the bottom. Or if it's just one of these plain ones, but still. That's a couple of 100 years old. Good with me. Good at finding a whole one. Still, I've not had one smashed quite like this. This was a field, ploughed field, up until about 4 years ago. Yep. Happy. Crack on. Could it be? Hole number 2, hole number 3 is right here. Let's see what it is. It's right in the bottom. Probably nothing. Looks like some sort of end of a clip, end of a clasp. It comes up as copper, which it is. Yeah. Don't know. Still, got to dig it. Right, didn't press record. Just pulled that out of that hole. Yeah, bit of a buckle. Oh, it's a big old buckle. It's alright. Right next to the footpath now. The footpath is within touching distance behind this fence, so stuff all leaked over in the years. And if I know anything, these footpaths in this area are very old, so they kind of deviate a little bit, but generally speaking, yeah, hopefully I'm going to just stick down the bottom here, see what happens. Right, this ground is absolutely tiring. Look at that. That's taken me ages, but it's lovely sunlight. It's focusing, there we go, look. Poking out the bottom. One fired round. Trouble is, that's frozen in there too. Blimey. That's how my day's going. Just the end of the round. Oh, 19. You might be able to catch it. There we go. It does say 1938. So, probably fired during the war, just made just before the war. Yeah, there we go. So, oh, right. I need a cup of coffee already. That was a fair size. That's I did almost give up on that. I thought it was going to be a bit of iron, but deep. Right, another buckle. I know I'm on a horse field, but it's not going to be a horse from these horses. That was too deep. This was from a bit further back in time, I think. Still, I don't mind as long as I'm not finding cans and bottle tops on the beach. Keeps me happy, and especially on a day like this. Well, I've no clue what that is. Possibly part of a strap or a hinged something. It's got cutouts on it. I don't know if it's got any decoration on it. Could have decoration up the centre there. I don't know. I'll give that a clean a bit. I might do halfway fines round up, clean them up a bit, and then carry on. And have my cup of coffee and get my t-shirt out. I think it's toasty. I'm getting stared at. I am being watched today by some interesting looking horses. You don't know how. Oh, stop for lunch. Interesting bit here. If I can get it. That looks like an anchor. It's quite decorative. I haven't cleaned it properly. Very thin. But yeah, decorated quite nicely. That'd be really nice when I give it a very gentle scrub. So I can get a better light. It's just, yeah, interested. If nothing else, keep finding bits of fireworks. These little aluminium tubes everywhere. So I might just move away from this area. Then I found this, but I'm going to carry on moving down because I've dug up enough tubes, I think. Ground is still frozen solid, but interesting horse mount for a piece of leather work once upon a time. Maybe something still on it. I did just clip it on the edge with the spade, but it was giving up a super strong signal, so yeah, give that one a clean. Quite a few of these I've had now. This is killing me. This frozen ground, but I suppose it's worth it. Looks to me like another mount. It's yeah, another one. Quite a nice one, this one. It's quite got a deep mount to it. Not sure if it's almost looks like silver on the back. I'm pretty sure that's not glinting through there. I think it's plain. I'm not going to rub it too hard. Yeah, another one. But that was that is about 10 inches down. I just thought it could be either a bit of iron deep or a can. But that Coiltex, yeah, it's doing what it does best. Going deep. Wow, that was a loud bang. Sure what that was. Okay, right. Well, I've cleaned it. Still no idea what it is. Looks to have a few bits broken off. Maybe it had some more of these loops on the other three sides. Oh, I don't know, it's quite crudely made really. Don't know, a bit of further investigation. It's not horrendously old, but interesting. Well, now the ground's thawing out slightly, they are getting so much deeper. Thought that was a coin. I had a coin today. That is a very old button. Got my toothbrush out. I'm going to give that a clean because I can see some lines on the front. It might have something like that Tudor one I found. So now that's a cool button. It looks like it was silver plated or something. It's got silver on it, but it looks to me like a stag. I'm going to give that a lovely clean later. Stag, big antlers on the top. You can see it top off his body and his head. That's a wicked button, that one. No, I shall take that to my flow because it could be really old. You can only say no. I'm sure I've got a meeting soon, so that's a lovely button, that one. I'm well happy with that. That's my find of the day. Not been a lot else here so far. Right, I've got another half an hour. See what. Right, back home. Thought I'd do a little finds roundup. Only a few bits and pieces. There's the crotal bell cleaned up. There's no marks on it. But still. 2 mounts or brasses, whatever you call them. That's some indistinguished stuff. 1, 2 buckles. There's the bullet casing. There's the bullet tip. Now these are interesting. I've opened that up. That's what I thought was the anchor. It was actually all bent up and ruined when I cleaned it. Now a friend of mine sent a picture, said it could be worn on the wrist, possibly by a sergeant, and see that could have been his button, and he could have been with the artillery. Artillery button. It's First World War era. I know that much. They do change slightly throughout the years. A couple of small buttons. Now that one, I really like this stag button, like a livery button from the 1800s. I really like that. Yeah, not a lot on the back at all. That's as much as I really want to clean it, I think. But super cool. That could be really, really, really old. It's part of a harness fitting. It might have connected one off here, more than one strap. I've looked them up. They do date a long way back, so how old this one is I don't know. So that's, yeah, harness fitting. This could also be from a harness. Again, I'm going to take them with me February, my next Flow Finds meeting, and see if he takes an interest in them too. Alright, cool. Well, until next time, that's what the weather does, and I'm waiting to hear back from a couple of people about some more land. So, alright, until then.